It's Corporal Woodhull, and I've got the Yale Superior. This is the 9 pin. I think it has, I thought it was 5 sliders. It could be 4 sliders. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. Obviously, I haven't worked on this lock much. I did try in the past, and I failed. I think I had some core rotation, and I don't know. Just like everything else, I'll pick one up and drop another. Anyway, the significance about the Superior is the pins sort of come down like that. So you be picking one from one angle, and it's kind of harder to do from the other. I think you can accomplish it, and I think I did remember seeing some videos with just a dimple pick on one side, and they were able to defeat this lock. So supposedly it's a pretty easy lock. Now I don't know if it's like super easy to, just because it's rakeable, like you just rake it and set the sliders versus SPP, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to be using multi-picks, the number 10 for the sliders after the the pin stack isolates from the to the sliders. But we'll be using primarily the 3 and 6 from G Pro multi-pick G Pro, 3 and 6 for the pins, and I'll be using, and you could use just about anything in here. It's nice and wide open. Just make sure your tensioner doesn't have the ability, or if it does, just make sure that it doesn't deviate from where you have it to cross over those pins, and that can mess with your picking, which happened to me in one session. Actually, I do remember that. So I am using the BMS 09. I chose that because it can't get past that little warding, and potentially ruin a picking session. Here is the bitty. How close I could get. Lots of highs and lows. I'm not sure if those are no lifts or not. Kind of scary. So I guess we'll see. Okay, it works both clockwise and counter. Let's just be very careful about what we touch here. Okay. So just gonna get a little sideways here for my sake. That might be a little bit better. Okay, so we are going counterclockwise. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not feeling anything. From the right side. Alright, I didn't feel anything binding. I wonder if there is a zero lift and I just nudged it. And that was that. Let's use this left side again. It's a little bit more open. Start from the back if we can. Hold on. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that was the last pin there. I think it was 8. So 9 and 8 are set. Let's not touch that. Start again from the right side. One is binding. Alright, feels like we got through something, like kind of a serration, or it was strange, but it's no longer binding. So hold on. How many times are you gonna do that? And it could be just the angle that it's coming down at, because now that I'm under it and going with it at the angle it's coming down, I'm getting no sound. So I'm just gonna move along. I believe that was 2 that gave us something there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. We may have set whatever one was doing there. A bit strange, but. Now hunt for a binder. That's number 3 binding, or is that warding? That's another thing that you have to be careful about. If you find yourself just kind of catching the warding just right, and you think you're gonna pin, you probably break your stuff. I think we had something there. You said we were going counterclockwise? Well, we're definitely going clockwise. Okay, something there. Check out the sliders. This should fit. Huh. Hold on. Oh yeah, this. It does. This fits. Oops, my hat is getting in the way. Okay, everything's still nice and springy. I think I might be convinced that I'm overset. I did look at that bidding, and it did look like quite a few were had really low and large indentations. So that could actually mean like a 0 lift, and to avoid those at all costs. So and 1, 5 and 7. One, let's just get to it. 1, 5, actually 6, 2, 6 and 7. Let's just not touch those. Let's see how that works. All right, I'll put this in. That would not be fun figuring out. So, all right, so 1, 5, 6, 7. Don't touch. So we're going to 2. Don't tell me I need to be tightened up. 3, 4, and we're going to do the back. Okay. Alright, get a little something off 8. So 9 and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave it down. Let's go after 2 and 3, 4, and 5. Alright. It's possible they are 0 lifts. And it's possible that they appear to be 0 lifts and just need to be nudged. I think that was 4 or 5. At least I think it was 3 they went for us. I'm going to progress back and just pick really lightly, because I'm not getting any more binders up front. Nothing on one at all. I think. Nope. 2. 4. Cats. That was 1, 2, 3. That was 4, I think they gave it to us. So let's try 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. It's moving through really nice and light. And it's possible that there's a little bit of rotation there. It's possible we were overset. It's pretty easy given the bidding on this to get in that state. It is 9 pins after all. And they said that this was like a super easy lock. A lot of people sort of kind of poked fun at it. I'm not really seeing anything. Just picking it up and a little rotation there. I think that was 8. Went towards the back again. But yeah, just picking this up and picking the locks that I have picked. I mean, it's not anything crazy to have to work with here, but it's definitely doing its job. I mean, you could rehearse anything and say it was easy all day long, but in the end, when you first pick it up and went at it, uh, that's what really pick resistance is based off of. How long it is to keep an attacker out of your equipment or your home or whatever. Picker. If you're talking about real life scenario, this is why they create the security they do. I guess if that was the case, this would already been raked open. So. It was definitely some more rotation. Let's check the sliders now. Everything feels springy. Yeah, am I getting anything that's saying, hey, I'm bound up? Alright, some more rotation. Oh, there we go. Alright, so that's the isolation that we want. That's really big. It looks like we're just playing a little game of touch and go. And I'm confident that we're going to get some resistance on these sliders. I hope. I could be eating my words. My hat keeps hitting this. I swear I felt something back there. We get light. I think we are able to move these sliders now. Alright. Take my head down and see if I can see anything. I see a shadow of one moved over, so I cannot see those sliders. Or the depth where they start. Just gotta keep going. Okay, that pin, that was a binder for sure. I think that was the first pin I came across. Coming back, yeah, definitely. I go in front of it. stuck on this one. More rotation there. I think we were just barely holding on by one. These sliders. That one's kind of bound up. I don't know which one that was. Might have to let the sliders go back down and redo them. It's funny, I still don't know how many sliders there are. I'm just sort of going through the movement. Sometimes I could feel them bound up. Sometimes I just heard a click. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, so 22 minutes. And I think I messed with this one time, so that's not bad, I guess. Guiding can be an issue, I guess. So did we get everything? Okay, so that's picked. Oh boy. Oh, don't tell me I bricked it. I just probably bricked it. Actually, I probably didn't. I had it the wrong way. It was, gosh. I think we can get it back. See, we were going clockwise. We went the wrong way that time. There we go. All right, just like that. We're able to, yeah. All right, so let's lock back up. Let's hope to God that this key works. Okay, so it's not bricked. Good to go. That was close. So make this quick. We already are above 20 minutes. It's coming out. And I only brought one of these, and I hope it works. Which way do we do this? Okay, the slider's right there. And now it's not working. It's you've got to be kidding me. Great. I don't think the C clip has anything to do with. Alright, so we lost a. Alright, we're getting stuff just falling out here. And I think that was just from the last two, so hopefully that's the case. Because I want to use this follower, which is too large. I'll be back. Hold the phone. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that exciting if I didn't screw something up, right? Alright. So this, we're just going to kind of go at an angle. Yeah, let's do that. Please. Alright. Oh, we got a sidebar over here. Makes sense. Okay. Alright, I think it was just the last two that came out on us. Let's go ahead and not do that. Is that a pen? Yes, that was the 9th key pen. Huh. I think I just see it. Was it a gin? By the way, number 9 set pretty quickly, so pretty easily. And that was 5. So we're doing a lottery here. Start with 1. 2. Yeah, this is my son's. I think Logan on Discord gave it to him. And I needed more locks to pick. I was looking around and I couldn't find anything that, like, you know, this try to get out of the way really quickly. And okay, where are those? Okay, so there are 4 in here. 4 sliders. Here's the sidebar. Which way do we have this? I think we always have it. Okay. Just in case, I'm notorious for forgetting to show some things, and I've refilmed plenty of times just knowing that I didn't show everything you're supposed to show. It's a pretty wide sidebar. Curious what these sliders look like. The sliders could go under the key pins. I guess these won't come out until I. Okay. Okay, so this is the slider number 1. Oh yeah, big gates. So, I mean, for just picking up the lock, I mean, it gave me pretty good trouble. I mean, for if you consider me a decent lock picker or a horrible one, I guess just go based off that. But I mean, I've opened stuff, taken stuff a lot longer to open. I guess it just wasn't crazy hard. I just kind of stuck with it, and there we go. But I wouldn't call it like, oh my gosh, that was just so easy. But I guess for the sliders, looking back, I really just had to kind of keep at it, like there was no messing up that. So I don't. There we go. And we're gonna show off the core real quick. So 9 pins go. And this is how we picked it right there. It's like that. Okay. Where the sidebar fits in, 2 springs right there, and that's where your sliders will go. I think we sort of avoided a gutting disaster there. If I don't speak too soon, we've still got some more stuff to get out of there. Readjust it here and make sure that we have the correct drivers in the correct spot. I don't know, see, these 2 just came out on me. I'll have to look in the video, see what's going on there. I swear, there's like a driver. There it is. There's no spring. What is that? A key control or anything. If there's a spring up there, it's really damaged. But it was a very low lift. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so that's more of my traditional. So number 2, we've got a I don't know if it's a spool. Wait, I mean, obviously it's a spool mushroom. I really don't know what to call it. That's not serrations. It's definitely spooled in a few places there, so that's cool. And there's a spring on that one, so that's okay. Second is standard. 1, 2, third is standard. Sure, there's not a spring in that first one. There's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 standard. think this comes in a, I think a 7-pin as well. That's standard. Don't go off, please. Thank you. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Number 6. It's standard. There's a lot of standards. Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel any like counter rotations or serrations, even for that matter. All right, so 6, 7 is standard. All right, that's done. Oh, we have another one. Okay, I think that one came out was sort of probably not a pin then. So this would be standard. Okay, so it looks like that first one. I don't know if you see up in there. It's like right in the middle. That's not. I don't think that was part of any of the pin stacks. So what is that? That's a big question. What is that in the first chamber there? That's not even. Yeah, there's only 9. There's not 10 holes in this. So that's interesting. Huh. So I guess everything moves to the right until we get to the 7th. Now 8 and 9, I'm gonna have to look up. All right, I did have the spring for this. I hope I just didn't just eject it from the table somehow. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure the video will show it. So, but yeah, the pin to that did come out. Something crazy going on over here at the entrance. So I don't know. This pin obviously has some sort of rotor play. Okay, so let's see here. Interesting. You could count these where they loaded up this probably in the factory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yep, there's a that cutout right in the middle, right in the center of these pins for this on the outer shell. So that's pretty interesting. So these are the 4 sliders. Let's take a good look at them. It's wide open gates. To be fair, it was a pretty big sidebar, but so no false gates though. So okay, and we showed the sidebar. Everything is incoming for your consideration. Yeah, so that number 8 or 9, the driver, that looks like a gen. A gin spool. Okay, hold on. Looks like we got something underneath here. Probably the spring. Yep, I feel it. Here it is. There we go. Right there on top of 8. Or number 7, I'm sorry. So we got all the springs now. 40-minute video on this thing. Wow. Alright. So I will be doing some research on gutting. This looks like a gin. I just want to see if there's any milling. Okay. Sorry. It turns out the 9th driver is a anti-bump pin. Still lost about this thing right here, so yeah, just thought I'd update that. And as I'm pinning it up, I hope that you can see this. There is a little, there's a bit of milling right there for that, what I thought was a gin spool. Anti-bump pin is what they're calling it. So just catch up on that milling somehow. Okay, quick heads up before I close out the video. I know that I do this all the time, but my mistake was after I removed that C-clip right here, it actually acts like a key control measure. So the key actually stops right on that, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's get the light down here. See, it's the black to the left and to the right, but it essentially stops the key from protruding any further. All right, 42 minutes long. Take care.